CBT Naruto.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the International Challenge. Frank, through the years, there have been some great winners at the Open Championship played at Royal Troon.
Well, just in recent history, remember Mark Kalkovecchia in the playoff with Wayne Grady and Greg Norman. There was also Todd Hamilton when he beat Ernie Els in the 4-hole playoff. And back in 1996, Justin Leonard was to win his Open Championship.
Tom Watson also won an Open Championship here. Tom Weiskopf, his only major, that was 1973. The great Arnold Palmer, Bobby Locke, they all won at Royal Troon. Long and straight, about 320 yards, and in the fairway. Setting up for an approach shot here.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Terrific golf shot, and now that for an easy birdie. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. So Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
Rock solid. Very impressed.
Frank, as we step to the tee here at the par 4 second hole, just 391 yards, but a classic case on links golf where the bunkering here is just so much different than a classic American layout.
And it's also where a change of strategy will certainly help. Remember, the ball's going to run much further here in Scotland than what it will in America. So you can use a shorter club and let that ball to run out to the normal distance you would hit it, perhaps with 2 or 3 clubs more.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Second shot, good look at the green. So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Not a real hard game, is it? Birdie to open. Back to the tee box here on hole number 3, and there are a few club selection decisions that come into play on this first shot, Frank.
There is. The reason why, there's a burn that cuts through from the 16th hole all the way across the golf course through the middle of the 3rd. And that stops, or should I say starts, at about 285 yards. That really has to be at the forefront of your mind.
Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. That shot falls. We're a birdie. We have already begun. Let's pick up with the action at hole number 4. Couple of red numbers already.
Well, when he goes after it like he is here.
Take a picture of me.
He makes a great pass to the golf ball. It's powerful,
ball.
but it's rhythmic at the same time.
Superhero Fantastic Four, Marvel, and also my girl Brie Larson's got the Marvel.
Capital A.
She fans on too. The Power of the Cosmos.
That is a fantastic long shot.
There's no way he could hit that without a tail breeze. Surely that breeze had to help there.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
It's at sneaky distance.
What a tremendous display of golf this has been. Now to the par 3 fifth. Frank, what are you trying to do here?
Really, anything on this green is going to give you a birdie putt. So allow for the bounce and roll. Just avoid those 3 bunkers on the left and that short one right.
On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity. It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round. Wow, I thought he made that. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. And he's putting for par now. Continues to hold that sizable lead on the rest of the field. What a good hole. They call it the slopes, and the rough off the right-hand side of the green, really some of the most punishing on the entire course.
And the one thing you don't want to do is actually leave it up there on that high side, because it means that you'll be chipping downhill.
Wow, what impact. Absolutely crushed it.
Golf ball. Shout out to Human Torch. And my girl Brie Larson's got the Marvel. She flames on also. The Power of the Cosmos.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Frank, this is an important approach shot because our featured player was really good early, a little bit shaky of late. This is a point in time where you need to get it back.
Yeah, you almost need to stop. Just stand still for a second. Almost just flush it out, because at the moment you're starting to look right and left at the trouble.
Oh, dude, that in the hole. Tremendous shot.
Oh! Okay.
Frank, we're moving inland now.
All right.
What are we facing here at this par 4-7
Let's
hole?
get it. Let's
Just a dog leg to
go.
the right. Ideally, just a little cut off the tee.
Be cool.
right where they were aiming, in the fairway.
Second shot.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. We just saw a player in total control of what he's doing. Didn't miss a green in regulation all day long. Birdie try again here today.
Seventeen, 18.
Good putt.
Frank, here we are. All of 123 yards. It's a famous postage stamp hole.
It sits up there nice and proud. It's protected by 5 bunkers, but avoid the ones on the right. They're the deepest, all the way down on that right side.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, how does the front 9 finish up with this par 4?
Well, the par 4 ninth is called the Monk. It's not overly long, 423 yards, dogleg to the right, just one bunker down the left to be avoided.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Let me say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie.
Really. This is that awkward length.
So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching 2 tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Flame on! Golf ball. Shot the Human Torch. And my girl B. Lawson's got the moment. 2 flames on 2. The power of the cosmos.
Those are good numbers right there. 320. 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Sit down. Get down.
Oh, this is gone. That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
And he's made it onto the green. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. Frank, they call the 11th hole here at Royal Troon Railway maybe I'm being negative, but I think it should be called course because that's all I can see on this opening shot.
Gorse certainly comes into play right and left.
Come on
one
now.
of the bunkers here at 490 yards. Often
Golf
it
ball.
plays back into the
Shout out to
breeze.
Human Torch. McGurby Lawson's got the marble. She flames on also. The power of the cosmos.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Second shot, good look at the green. This one looks right on point. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Just a couple of feet.
Virtually no error in that putting stroke. Good putt.
Back here on the bonny shores of Scotland at Royal Troon Golf Club with just a wee breeze, as they say over here, Frank. On the tee at the 12th.
A hole that bends to the right, Gorse right and left. There's a bit of a mound and rough down the right side. That has to be avoided.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Chance to get it close here. Frankie's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
That is classy.
Let's keep it going. Keep going.
Chance of going in.
Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round. And drops it in.
We're at 64.
Frank,
I'm
break
not
down the
Nintendo.
par 4
10,
13
64.
for us.
64
Another par 4
65.
that bends to the
Let's
right.
get it. Let's go.
Lots
Let's keep
of
it going.
undulation on this fairway.
going.
This is the first of 6 straight holes that head in the direction of the clubhouse. Grab the fire extinguisher. Put out the. That ball is on fire. It's melting.
Flame on! Golf ball. Shout out to Human Torch. McGurby Lawson's got the marble. She flames on also. The power of the cosmos.
Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Necklace over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday, and another opportunity on the way. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. On the tee here at 14, it's another par 3, Frank.
Yeah, don't get caught looking at the front of the green. That's where it's at its most narrow. Ideally, something that pitches just into the top of that mound.
This is a good-looking shot. Just a beautiful approach shot. You always like that. Count it as a birdie. Frank, now at the 15th, and how hard is this par 4?
The key really is to get the ball on the fairway here. Avoid those 3 bunkers, because this is one of the flattest greens on the golf course. Get the ball on the green here. Any putt's makeable.
Come on now. Lay on! Golf ball. Shout out to Human Torch. And my girl, we lost since got the marble. She flames on also.
He just
Power of the
blasted
Cosmos.
that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Frank, here's the only par 5 on the back 9 at Royal Troon.
You'd think at 542 yards it would be reachable, but the burn that cuts across really limits the tee shot to about 280 yards. So it's very much about placing that second shot in a good distance for your third.
In the 1997 Open Championship here at Royal Troon, you played with Tiger Woods in the 3rd round. What did he do at this 16th hole?
He hit a driver for a second shot into a head breeze from about 270 yards. Managed to get it on the green, then knocked it in from about 45 feet for eagle.
You knew he was something special back then, didn't you?
Yeah, he was the only one that even tried that shot. That's an absolute beauty.
Third shot, looking for a good one. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Had a birdie here yesterday, in there close. Great opportunity for another one. And getting ready for the putt. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. So a tester from 4 feet. Good par. '17th here at Royal Troon. This is a very strong par 3, isn't it, Frank?
Well, if rabbits have teeth, then this is why it's called rabbit. Very, very strong par 3.
This one has a chance to be close. That's well played. Oh, good look at birdie. To really use this one, it's for birdie. Nice putt, count it. Frank, now the final hole, steeped in so much history. When you think about the legends of the game who have walked off this tee on their way to the claret jug, guys like Tom Watson, Arnold Palmer, Bobby Locke.
If you've got a one-shot lead standing on this tee, somehow you have to avoid those 4 bunkers. 3 down the left, 1 down the right, with a strip of fairway in between.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse, good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Frank, obviously here at 18, you do not want to be long.
Yeah, err on the side of caution here. You're exactly right. You'd rather be 30 feet short of this flag than 30 feet over the back of the screen, because it might just be out of bounds.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. To win the International Challenge. good putt. That has to feel so good. A big championship victory.
$1,059,000 experience. $1,059,999 experience. That's amazing. And yes, championship victory. That's feel good. That's great. Emmanuel Nara wins International Challenge. Emmanuel Nara won the International Challenge on Sunday for his 104th PGA Tour title and 6th time this season. Nara finished with a final round 17 under 54 to close out the victory. Thanks for the acknowledgement. Alright, CBC Naruto. Over and now. And also today is January 23rd, 2020. Shout out to the 2020 Australian Open going on. I think it's all this week, January 19th, 2020. But yes, it's pretty fresh. Male and female tennis. Naomi Osaka, Serena Williams, some of the Slam players. It's going to be amazing, so it's perfect. And so yes, shout out to that. With all that being said, but they not heard that. With all that being said, I just want to acknowledge all that and over at CBC Naruto. Over and out.